The Wood Shop is sponsored by Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the video on Friday on the sand pendulum, and thank you for all the suggestions and the links for replacement sand. So I'll put that down below in the description. There's an Amazon link where you can buy replacement sand for it. I had a couple suggestions too. Somebody thought that maybe the sand needed to be a little bit moist. Don't try that. I squirted it down a little bit with a water bottle. I was getting desperate, and it doesn't work. It just creates a little crust on the top of it. So don't do that. I think if I did it again, I would still go with the wood. I really like the way it looks. And thank you for letting me know what type it was. But I would maybe bring it down to a little finer point and make it like a box so you could fill it up with some lead so it would spin longer. It basically does the same thing as the metal one. They just go a little bit longer, but there's no difference in the pattern on it. But it was fun. I never made one of these before, so I'll do a little update when I get the other sand too. I think that was about it. Oh, I didn't show in the video turning the waste block off because somebody had mentioned about using denatured alcohol and rubbing alcohol to get them off, and I didn't have any, but I was talking to somebody and they said, well, maybe, hit it with some heat. So I grabbed a blowtorch, here you go, tried to heat it up, and I couldn't do it. I had a glove on, I heated it up till it caught on fire, and it still won't come off. So I don't think you need to worry about the hot glue breaking. So I just didn't show that in the video. I didn't want the giant flames shooting up there, but I don't know. I still keep getting suggestions on something to put on it. Somebody just suggested, I think it was alcohol, but they said they just put it around the lip. So I'm not sure if they're just running a bead around their waste block and not going all the way in the center. So that might work too if you're maybe just running a bead around the center. I'm not sure. I haven't done any tests on it, but I will run some. Ron ran a couple tests, and he said he couldn't get anything to break it free. So that was about it. And I did have one other question about why I used a waste block instead of a recess in there and just expanded the jaws instead of grabbing a waste block. And it's just personal preference. I like the look of the bottom when it's clean rather than having that little recess in it, but there's no difference. It's not a safety issue or anything. There's certain projects where you want to have a recess so you can turn it around and grab it in the chuck and finish turning the top, like the 3-piece little boxes I make. That's why I put that recess in there. It's part of the design, but it's also for flipping it around, turning it into the chuck. But something like that, it doesn't matter. All right, I think that's about it on that. I want a huge congratulations to everybody over there for the UK and Ireland symposium. I just can't say UCAS. I saw all the pictures on Facebook. It looked packed house. Looked like you guys had a great time. Congratulations. I really mean that. You guys did a fantastic job. So just awesome, guys. I'm so proud of everybody. I mean, it's just fantastic. All right. I had a busy week and weekend. I went up to Mount Vernon, Washington, did a club demo up there for the Northwest Washington Woodturners on Thursday night, and then on Friday we had a Cryptex class. So I want to thank everybody. Everybody was so nice, and I really appreciate it. And I want to thank Ron and Maggie. Thank you so much for your hospitality. I stayed at Ron's house, and just thank you guys. I appreciate everything. And Ron loaned me this too, so I'm going to try that. That's Ruth Niles, her little off-center jig. So I'm going to give that a shot. And then I ran off and forgot my drill. I'm going to need that back though, Ron. All right. Thank you guys. I do have another demo coming up here on July 7th here in Portland at the Northwest Woodturners Club here in town. And that's, I'll put a link down below in the description to both those clubs in case you're in the area up there in Washington or down here. And so you can go check them out. And this one is there's a couple of clubs here in Portland, but this is the Northwest Woodturners Club. And I wanted to say congratulations to Josh. He just got his new American American Beauty. Very nice. Got one with all the bells and whistles. And look at that picture. You can't go wrong with that. Johnny Cash and a Robust. That picture needs to go up in the factory. All right. Thanks again, Josh. And I'll put a link down below to his channel, too. You can go check that out. I got a couple of pictures from Ron. Same Ron up in Washington. So the first one's a piggy bank he did. Very nice, and that's going to his grandson. And the second one's a plate. He did this, actually I got to see it when I was up there. So he turned the plate, did a little bit of coloring for the flowers and stuff around the rim, and then hand carved out all that little lace work. Very nice. Beautiful piece, Ron. Scott, and I can't remember, I found the picture and I can't remember whether I shared it before or not, but he did this salt and pepper grinder. It's the combination one where from the Backgate Industries. So very nice job. And Gerald, he did these yarn bowls. His wife belongs to a yarn club, and so he's been making these segmented yarn bowls. Very nice. They look great. And Manuel, he sent me some pictures of some chatter work he's doing too, but he also is doing these little phone stands. So he's doing one for iPhone and one for the Android. Very cool idea. All right, if that's your first time here, I have a new project video on my main channel every week, and I have a follow-up video here. All right, till next time, take care.